Hi there, Kendra Tolbert here. I'm a registered dietitian and yoga teacher, and I specialize in women's health and fertility. And today I have a yin yoga for your follicular phase video for you. For this sequence, I do recommend having a prop nearby, and that prop would be either a bolster or a stack of pillows. So after you grab your props, roll out your mat and let's get started. Come to lie down at the center of your mat with your knees bent and the soles of your feet flat on the floor. Bring your attention to your breath and settle into your mat. On your next inhale, lift your hips, grab your prop, and place it underneath your hips. Then lower your hips to rest onto your prop. Straighten your left leg and draw your right knee in towards your chest. Then begin to make circles with your right knee in one direction. Then circle in the other direction. Draw your knee in towards your chest and hug it in using your hands, either by interlacing your fingers on top of your shin or behind your thigh. Throughout today's practice, really consider the purpose of yin yoga and the elements of yin that we bring to this practice. So one of those elements is stillness. We will be holding these poses for a bit longer than we might in other forms of yoga, so we'll be being still a little bit longer. Of course, if anything is uncomfortable or painful, you always have a right to come out of it. See if there's a way that you can create a sense of ease and relaxation in these poses, and see if there's a way that you can be still in that moment. There might also be times when your body invites you to move. Maybe as you start to relax into a pose, you find that you'd like to go a little bit farther into it. If that feels good and right to you, follow that and see where it leads you. Breathe here. Release your right foot, bring it back down to the mat. Bend your left leg in, lengthen your right leg, and draw your left knee in towards your chest. Begin to make circles with your left leg. Change the direction of your circles. Then hug your knee in, once again interlacing your fingers and drawing your knee in towards your chest. Another thing to keep in mind when practicing yin is to not push yourself to any extremes. You're looking for that first bit of subtle sensation, and then you're looking to settle into that feeling, settle into that experience. Bring your left foot down. Bend your right knee and bring your right foot to the floor. Lift your hips and remove your prop, then lower your hips down to the mat. When you're ready, roll over onto your side and slowly press yourself up. From the seated position, place the soles of your feet together and allow your knees to fall away from one another down towards the mat. Inhale to lengthen your spine, and on your exhale, hinge forward at the hips. When you bump into your edge, stay there. Maybe you drop your head down and allow your spine to round. Perhaps you decide to rest your chin or forehead onto a prop or the palms of your hands. Once you're settled in, I invite you to close your eyes and turn your attention inward. Slowly and gently, bring your torso up and make your way onto your hands and your knees. Bring your right knee forward, placing it behind your right wrist. Curl your left toes under and lift your left knee. Then bring your right ankle towards your left wrist and lower your left knee back down. Uncurl your left toes. Decide if you'd like to stay upright or if you'd like to bring your elbows down to the floor or to props, or perhaps you'd like to place your forehead down onto the mat or stacked hands. Your call. Where in your body are you noticing sensation? How would you describe that sensation? If you brought your forehead or elbows down to the mat, come back up. Curl your back toes under and lift the back knee. And make your way back onto your hands and your knees. Begin to rock your hips from side to side. And prepare to repeat on the other side. This time your left knee comes forward. And once again, decide if you'd like to stay upright or come down to the mat. And it might be different than the other side. And always remember that you can change your mind. So if you go down, you can come back up. And if you're up, you can choose to go down later. What differences do you notice on this side versus the other side? Slowly come back up if you were down and make your way onto your hands and your knees. Shift your hips from side to side. Then take a seat and lie back with your knees bent and the soles of your feet flat on the floor. Draw your knees into your chest. Bring your knees over to the left and straighten your right arm along the floor. If you'd like, you can place your left hand onto your thigh or knees. Come out of your twist, bring your knees back through center, and make some circles with your knees. Change the direction of those circles, then come back to center and twist to the opposite direction. So your knees are coming over to the right. Left arm is lengthened along the mat, And perhaps your right hand is on your knees or your top thigh. Bring your knees back up through center and circle them one way and then the other. Then bring the soles of your feet flat to the floor. Straighten your legs and allow your feet to fall away from one another towards the outer edges of your mat. Turn your palms up to face the sky. Feel free to close your eyes or leave them open. Once again, bring your attention to your heart, to your breath. Turn your attention inward. Rest here. When you're ready, roll over onto your side. Slowly press yourself up and come to a comfortable seated position. Place your hands onto your knees or thighs and bring your attention to your heart. On your next inhale, circle your arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hands come to the center of your chest. Place both hands onto your heart. What do you notice here? Allow your hands to slide down your body till you reach your lower abdomen. What do you notice here? Bring your palms back together at the center of your chest. Thank yourself for giving yourself this time to move and breathe. And thank you for allowing me to guide you in today's practice. Be well, and bye for now.